Welcome, everyone, to Dwight L. Perry Stadium, home of the Bowling Green Falcons, where the fans have been prepping and fired up since early in the day for this one. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see, the Astronauts taking on a team from the MAC, the Bowling Green Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Astronauts will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Falcons offense takes the field to start this game off. There he is, the man who makes everything go, and they believe they're going to score every time they touch it when he's on the field, Jesse.
He plays with unbelievable confidence, Reese. Always knows where to go with the football. The entire playbook is at this guy's disposal.
Yeah, which is so much fun for a coach. So much fun to play with him. A guy that can do everything. Everybody on the field is active in a weapon.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. He's going up top. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. It's caught downfield. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Fast motion from the offense. They want to just keep throwing it. They're bringing heat. Got his man downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Falcons look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw, it's Bazelak. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. After the big 1st down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He fires a bullet to the right. Picked off. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
Well, we knew coming into this one, this was an offense that wanted to come out, sling it around, but the timing is going to have to be a whole lot better. This defense has athletes who can close on the ball and make plays, and you saw it right there in that interception to open this game.
First down here for the offense. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in, now you can leave, and there is no penalty. So a lot of recruiting, Jesse, on other people's teams that go on throughout a season.
Yeah, it's 365, and it's a lot of pressure on coaches to re-recruit their own players as well to try to keep those rosters intact. But the transfer portal completely flips rosters upside down. One team that struggles this year, if they get one key addition, it's a team potentially competing for a national championship next season.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They've been running it, but now the pass. Gets it out quickly. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. He breaks a tackle. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Just a simple power play. power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth-quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
He'll pull it on the read. The pitch. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They'll run the option. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Offense gets set for second down. They'll go to the fullback. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Here comes third and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. A run for the quarterback. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Fires to the wideout. Pass on the way, it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
He'll ride his man on the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He's going to pass on second down. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down marker. If they don't pick up this third down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Now the play fake. It's complete to the right. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Astronauts trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next booth yelling, "Wrap up! You have to wrap up!"
Bring your feet. 4 points of contact. You hear all those stuff from your defensive coaches. But you know what? Sometimes the guy's just better than you. He makes a play and gets in the end zone.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
To the air on 1st down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the middle. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Bazelak. Feeling some heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Falcons will call on their punt team. He's got great speed. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. On the option. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Line getting set on second down. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, going up top. He'll pull it down. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have fourth down.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Running it back, it's Johnson. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Or did he find a hole in that secondary? He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
He's got the tight end. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The Falcons with the 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the floor, and the offense is threatening. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it from the gun. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, BG.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Ready to try the point after. Splits those uprights right in half. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. NC State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This Pac team has picked itself up before, and they are capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to the Astronauts. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. This offense has a 2nd down play. On the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The defensive front had that one spelled out from the beginning, and the fullback went fully backward.
Nowhere to go. That's a quick-hitting play. Till you get the ball to the fullback, you're trying to get him downhill to hit somebody fast. Nowhere to go.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were Jones.
And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the air, it's Bazelak. Getting some heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Falcons will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Going for 6. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. First down for this offense. Running back goes in motion. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the offense. On the option. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. The snap sets up the throw. Pulls it in. It's York. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. And the Astronauts come to the line with a new set of downs. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. First down to start the drive after the break. Now on the option. Now on 2nd down. Goes to the option. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Astronauts will punt this one away. Looking for a block. It's Johnson. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Falcons in the hurry-up. Gonna run it. It's Stewart. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Hey, it's important on offense in the passing game. You got to have balance, and I mean you got to be able to attack different thirds of the field. You got to work the perimeter to both sides. You got to let the defense know too that you're not afraid to go over the middle, and they did right there.
Back to pass. It's Bazelak. Going for the big play. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. The aerial assault continues. They're trying to get to it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. Pressure coming. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
That defender did not care that the running back was setting up behind him on a screen. He was just thinking one thing and one thing only. See ball, get ball. He did that.
And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. The Falcons will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
And the Astronauts will have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here comes the option. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed into the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of the game.
He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps its drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. The give to the back. Bulls his way forward. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Dances away to buy time. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. The Astronauts will punt it away on 4th down. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Looking left. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Hey, the defense knew coming into this one this guy was going to be a factor, but they have done nothing to stop him. They don't have any answers. This guy already has over 100 yards receiving, and we're not even done the half.
And he's got it! Touchdown, Falcons!
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Minnesota is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things in Minneapolis. Trust me when I tell you that. On this field and off it, this game is not over. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to North Carolina. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on second and long from the 23. They'll run the option. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. And the Astronauts will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Trying to get to him. They get to him as he throws. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Bazelak. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The Falcons are marching down the field. From the red zone, looking for a man. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. He'll try to take it back. The 50, the 40. He's at 20. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Astronauts!
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Got him downfield. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Pocket starts to collapse. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Coming after him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Complete to the right. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the first half.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. He's looking to throw it. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking for a man. It's Basilak. He's not afraid to go deep. And he makes the catch at the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Looking for the score. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And the D deny them on second and goal. He's looking to throw. He caught it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They've got to shore up their play in the back half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Offense getting set for first down. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his tight end. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Looking down the middle. He's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
He's brought down at the 40.
He wants to throw it again. It's complete to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. Looking to go up top on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Buys a little time. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. From the left hash, this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. No good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
And holding on to a first-half lead, this offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far there in Northwest Ohio today. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Dwight L. Perry Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Falcons will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. A first down for the offense. The back goes in motion. The option look. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. They'll run the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost a yard.
And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. The astronauts send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Wide receiver shows motion. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
Caught over the middle. It's Garcia. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Wide out in motion. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wide out. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's got his man. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
And it's his 4th interception of the night.
Just such a nice job by him understanding his responsibility in that cover 2 zone scheme. He's just floating over the middle of the field. He's just very aware of tight ends and running backs around him. And as soon as he sees color, as soon as he sees an intended target, he's already running that way. He's able to jump the throw and pick it off.
So after the first down run, here's second down. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. On the option. Quick toss. At the 45, on his way. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On the option. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And I understand what the offense is trying to do. Use the wide side of the field, right? Use all that space, pitch on the outside, get on the edge. But the defense was too disciplined. Great job setting the edge, not letting them get outside, making the big tackle.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good.
The kick is good. That makes the score Bowling Green 24.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Garcia. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Excellent field position here for the offense. Fullback's got it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's looking for a man on second down. He's got it on the run. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. Trying to slam in. Diving for the score, and the ball's loose. And the defense got it.
Oh, man, you're set up. You're in great position. The offense driving the ball down the field. You get in the red, you got to make something positive happen, Palmer, and that's not what they were looking for.
No, turnovers. That's why that's a key statistic when it comes to winning and losing football games. But it couldn't have come at a worse time, as you just mentioned, David. Down at this area.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on 4th.
And the Falcons pick up the first down.
How about the confidence? This coach is very confident. 4th down, backed up in my territory, inside my 20, and you go for it? Wow, you better get it, and you did here, so great coaching.
Got a lot of running room. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 2nd down after the short completion. Looking for a man. It's Bazelak. Finds his big tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he throws another interception. Bringing it back. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Astronauts. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the defense gets to the quarterback. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Falcons line up to punt it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? Trying play action. Snagged in the middle, H. Matthews. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll leave it with him. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Now on the option. Shakes off the tackler. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw. And the pressure was in his grill in an eyelash.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
And the Astronauts will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sideline. Oh, picked off. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29. Flying gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in, it's York. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, and still short of the first down. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. The Astronauts come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Goes to the option. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. The big fullback's got it. Push down for the tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd and goal for the offense. The give to the fullback. Touchdown, Astronauts! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line, plowing ahead. You know he's going to put 2 hands on the football, lower his shoulder. 2nd and goal. You don't need 3rd and goal, thanks to the big fella.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Fires to the big fella. They get him down after he makes the catch.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
To the air, it's Bazelak. Shoots it to the left. Hauls it in. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some 1st downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Throws toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. 6th play of the drive coming up. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. It looked like a catch, but they'll say he was out of bounds.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one he'd like to have back.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolute shame. Missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Astronauts, 31, Bowling. Green, 24.
And now this offense will take the field again. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Here comes the option. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. And the defense is there to stop him short of the 1st down. And the Astronauts will send out the punt unit. Makes a move. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Nearly another interception. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running back goes in motion. Wants to throw. It's Bazelak. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He fires one deep over the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. That's caught. It's Garcia. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They keep attacking through the air. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. That is the last thing you want on 1st down as an offensive sack. Now it's 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. The offense coughs it up. And the defense grabs it, and they're taking it the other way. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And how about the defense coming through in the clutch? You're up. You want to maintain that lead. You've given up a bunch of yardage. What do? You bow your neck, create the turnover, get the ball back to the offense. Offense, go do your job. We're going to win this football game.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And he is stuffed. And I think the reason he's stuffed there is, think about it, the only time you really give the ball to the fullback is short yardage situations. The defense knew it was coming, played it fast, played it physical.
And they got him for the sack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt. You cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. Fast motion from the offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires into traffic, picked off. Got some room to run. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Sticks it in his belly. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Astronauts!
Touchdown, Astronauts.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. They're just about ready to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Tight end finds a soft spot. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Tillman. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. A strike downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Falcons will line it up on 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Back to the air one more time. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on 1st down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. He makes a catch. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Throws to the wideout. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, BG. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they can lose this ball game.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Give to the fullback. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Give to the big fullback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Let's be honest, Reese. Like, the only time the fullback gets the football is usually in short yardage situations, and the defense was locked in. You got to try to get penetration with them.
And they're on him in a heartbeat, and down he goes.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack it.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Back to throw, it's Bazelak. Quickly complete. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Nice job by this defense. You go dime package. Why? Because you know the offense is going to throw the football. Great job matching up. More skilled players on more skilled players. More speed on the field.
Touchdown, Falcons! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Trying to find his man on first down. Unloads to the wideout. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. That's caught. It's Matthews. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
First down for the offense.
Motion from the offense. Wants to throw on first down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. On second down, just keeps firing. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Astronauts decide to punt it away. A low-line drive and not his best work. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. So here it is. Plenty of time to go and an opportunity to move the ball down the field and win it, David.
Yeah, and you rep this every single week. The 2-minute drill, you got to be precise. You know exactly what your favorite plays are, Palmer. Go down the field, get me improvement.
And it comes down to the awareness, right? Especially at the quarterback position. You're understanding the timeout situation, working the boundary and the sideline. What's the clock showing me? It all comes down to this.
Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Hey, nice job by the offense there, attacking the middle of the field. Excellent route, finding the soft spot in the defense. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it right on his guy.
And the Falcons will have it 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Takes the handoff. It's Stewart. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game.
Timeout, Bowling Green.
Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And the sideline celebration is on as they've taken the lead in the final minute.
It is a nerve-wracking feeling as a football player when the game comes down to your kicker. And he has to come through. And Palmer, he comes through with flying colors.
And you know in college football, no field goal is automatic. But there's no college kicker situation here. He drills that right through the uprights. And, David, it looks like his team's getting the dub.
Took the lead with that late clutch field goal, and now to see if they can get a stop and keep them from tying the game in the closing seconds. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. He'll start this drive firing. Buys a little extra time. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. On second down, he's looking downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.